Yo, what is up? Trevology, TrevTCG here, and looking at another deck that Tribal Support has come through for from Dominaria United, and I've been messing around with different variants of this for a while, but yeah, Blue-Green Merfolk, the new card in the deck is Vodalian Hexcatcher. It's a Lord, but also sacrifice a Merfolk, counter target on creature spell unless control plays one. Unfortunately, isn't great versus Supreme Verdict, but yeah, this is how I've decided to go and build it. So for one drops with the Biomancer, who adapts to counters and things. It's good enough. It's kind of like slightly dependent on a couple of other cards here. And then Miscloaked Herald. One of the things with Motherfucker is like actually finding ways to push damage through, because obviously you're attacking on the ground. You have Lords and things to make your guys bigger. But like an extra thing to push through the last bit of damage, and then also just kind of evasive. I figured that'd be the best addition of like Spot. There's Communist Speaker, the 1 mana, you get like green, it gets it's like a 2/2 on the ground. Seems okay, you could play that instead of the Biomancer, I think. Or if you wanted to go up to like 10 1-drops, you might add those in. I'm not actually entirely sure which way I prefer. The nice thing about the Biomancer is later on in the game you get to kind of start looting away your things. I'm playing Deep-Root Elite here, which is a little slow, admittedly. Like, you can go like this into the Deep-Root Elite, into like Jungle Ball Pioneer, and all of a sudden you've gone wide, and then you can start spamming Lords out, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, this allows you to dump counters on this, loot through, get rid of your extra lands, whatever. I mean, you could play Communist Speaker here instead, but I don't think... I think if you want to run like more 1-drops, I've played this deck quite a bit, but like still I'm not entirely sure if I want to have an extra couple. If you're not playing these, then you probably just want to be playing the speaker. But yeah, we're on Deeper Elite, at least for the time being. I wish there was like one more card I wanted to put in and play. At the moment there isn't. I might be mixing things around. If there was like one more, like if Master of the Pearl Trident wasn't in like M13 or whatever. Anyway. But yeah, and then so 4 Silver Adept, 4 of the Hexcatcher, obviously. 4 Trickster has some interesting interaction, especially like I've gone on about the Angel deck, but obviously if you're dealing with flyers, you can just catch people unawares. There's which things that way. You can use it to turn off Grease Fang, body turns, other stuff like that. Obviously, I talked about the Deep Elite before those. Whenever another Merfolk enters the battlefield, you can put a counter on another Merfolk you control, such as either like make your like a blockable guy huge, you can buff this up, loot through a bunch of cards, and then for Mistbinder, the other kind of Lord. I've also been thinking about Mono Blue. It's like there's just no way like it's more powerful than playing Cards Company. Basically, you have this guy. You have the 1 mana pirate Merfolk that flies, and you can go like down the Curious Succession route, but it's a bit sketchy, I think. But yeah, 2 Brazen Warriors. I just want a bit more interaction. Obviously, it's not Merfolk, and so you need to cast it off of these lands. It does give you some interaction. Obviously, you can Coco into it. But still creature hit. I'm playing Kapala, just kind of testing it out. It's fine, I think, but not like great. Suppose your opponents can cast the target Merfolk you control costs 2 more to cast. Abilities, the target Merfolk also costs 2 more to activate. And then 4 Jungle Ball Pioneers. Very, very innocuous. Puts 2 Merfolk into play for Deeper Elite. He makes a hexproof guy, which you can then buff up and stuff. Lets you go a bit wider. And yeah, and then 1 Kamina. I don't really love it. There are points where it is really, really solid. It is another unblockable creature as well. So you can use it to buff your team. If you took it to like a turn, you can use it. It is card advantage, but you're not. The key thing is that you're not attacking if you're using these abilities. And so yeah, and then of course, kind of tying everything together. 4 copies of Cards Company. Then I think I'm playing 20 lands. Doubling up on Otawara again. Like needs some kind of way to interact with what our opponent's doing. We have 2 Brazen Borers. Just kind of filling in that slot. 4 pathways. I'm on 2/2 Coast and Sanctum. The reason for this is simply without like, yeah, it's just simply that having Botanical Sanctum on turn 4 is death because you're gonna be able to cast Company. And unlike the Elf decks, you're not kind of like making mana guys to then kind of get you to that. So you actually need to be playing your 4th hand to get there. Yeah, 4 Breeding Pool, 4 Secluded Courtyard, and 2 Unclaimed Territory. You do still need enough sources to cast your company. We're on 12? Yeah, that looks right. So, yeah. Alright. Let's take that in. I'll take this point before people close the video now I've shown the deck. To say, hey, if you're enjoying these videos and stuff, please hit the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. Pretty new, but really enjoying doing stuff, and yeah, appreciate the support. Let's get into some games. Alright. Yeah, I'll have a Goldfish link to this Explorer deck on Arena in the comments below if you want to like open that, and if you want to like copy the deck into the client or whatever, you can do that from there. I'm also curious to see like if there's like a viable Pioneer deck. Obviously, Pioneer's a higher power level format. You get a couple of extra tools. Yeah, this is totally fine. We have the 1, 2, 3 that I was talking about, but it's like what is the baseline power level of Miscloaked Herald into Deep Root Elite into Pioneer, and then hopefully we get to make like 2 Lords on turn 4. But it depends on what they're playing. We should attack. Do a bit of the removal spell. We'd like the Elite to die if something's to survive if something's going to survive. We'll try and indicate that we're playing Merfolk. But yeah. Alright. And then our plan here is to like, okay, we'll make a Pioneer and then board plus something. Throw into things. Yeah, looks like they do have the burn spell. And deal with this guy. I'm still not entirely sold, like as a whole. The power, like the deck certainly has some like really powerful draws, but it feels a little underpowered sometimes. You have a very linear game plan with not very much interaction, but your linear game plan kind of fishbowl isn't necessarily as strong as some of the other things going on around. Realizing like kind of whatever we do here, if they have Mayhem Devil, we are absolutely toast. So I think I'm just gonna play to them not having it and make the elite. We sack this off. Maybe it's better to make this. The next time we definitely have. I think it's more time positive to make the 3-drop, and then we definitely have 2 2-drops the next turn. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I should actually think a little bit more about Mayhem Devil. So if they have Mayhem Devil, they slam it, they can sack a thing, burn one a thing. Obviously, if they had to untap it, that's a whole different story. But you can play around Mayhem Devil by playing the Mistbinder here, and then they at least need something else to sack. Right? Go wide, they have it, they definitely get heals. I do this, and then we can see what happens in the next turn. I think like even though it plays around first line, this is so much more better for us in terms of like using our mana, putting things onto the board. Like we get to cast 3 spells this way, we don't get to cast 2 the other way, basically. I think, and again they're only making one thing. Like I only kill one thing, so maybe they shoot this. What are they doing here? I think he's like massacre. I almost want to block with this guy. I think that. I don't trust it at all. If I block with this guy and they just decide to go like meat hook for 1, then obviously we lose that board. Okay, trespass is not the end of the. It does open us up to do our shenanigans here. We can make the elite and then the Mistbinder, and we will counter up the Miscloaked Herald. Just think about it. Yeah. Can I tackle this as well? That means we're taking this. That's all they're doing. Seems fine. And they'll make the trade. Okay. If they have land into Meathook now, we're in... I guess I played around Meathook the time before, maybe I should carry on playing against it. Alright, they have a Mayhem Devil. They can trigger it twice here. But that's like with sacking this. If they have another... if they have like a cat, we're kind of toast. But company's pretty nice. I think they attack. They have to make so many sacrifices to I'll do this now. Oh, we could like just like data push. Oh, okay. Well, this is weird. Now you do put on community. I want to take a Hex Mage, so Hexcatcher. And then do I take Kamina? Do I take the Trickster? Oh, the Trickster actually taps this down. How much is this? 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't like this, you know. Like at this point, I'm like, okay, I want to start making sure I can protect my lords a little bit. I would. Oh, I probably should have put one on here on the Hexcatcher, but little fool. Maximizing damage now this way. I don't think I don't forget like not taking Kamina. Like, it's fine, but it's not actually doing loads for us here. Okay. Let's say pay 1. They have a lot to get through if they want to survive this turn. This is actually pretty good. So there's a call there. Oh no, I sacrificed it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. No. Well. Yeah, so if you close the video now, please, yeah, you're forgiven. Oh dear. I give them some extra shots, which isn't great. They're on 4 though. The Kapala is actually like a big deal here. Because if you let this resolve, now I can do this. Can't sack a response. Maybe I should count here. Letting them extra times is really bad. No, because the counter here, they just no blocks, right? They should do, because they can always gain life off of food. Puts them to 1, but it doesn't put them to 0. I think this is fine. We're somewhat protected by having a bunch of 2 power guys. And in theory, a lot of our draws are very, very good. That's absolutely okay. Oh, and the Fatal Passage. Yeah, we punted this one really hard. We gave away the Mystical Carol for free. Did we be able to kill the Deeproot elite, the Deeproot elite, right? Thinking this through. But we still have the unblockable guy. Sheesh. Brutal. So now, do I attack and do things? If I attack, that seems bad. I'm just gonna pass and then He just goes block, right? And just lets the thing hit him. It's so bad to attack. This way, he's gonna like bring back the cat and then do some stuff. I'm not remember the cat. Yeah, I totally forgot that it sacrificed itself to do that. Let it die otherwise. So here, the we company. That way he doesn't get like trigger out of nowhere. Attacks the mayhem level. This is kind of brutal. Then gets treasure as well. There's already burned an extra trigger here. If you can sack the treasure to kill the enemy. Then we get our company out of the way. Okay. To enter. So makes sense to try and counter up our lords. There's not enough things to sacrifice to get rid of that. This is now off. Also sacrifice the cauldron. Big. He's getting a bunch of life off of these. 2 blockers. It's probably light. The flash as well. I forgot to say that. I think I maybe missed that one. I was talking about it earlier. That's big. Why are you putting this? Oh, it's an ability as well. I can't counter with this. Yeah, it blocks. He just blocks everything. Okay, 2 here, 1 here. Yeah. Now, you guys trying to push lethal damage? These don't get much triggers off of this now. This is going to survive these 2. Going to push on the one coming through. Down to 2. Alright. Oh. Does feel like we're stealing here, but alas, it is what it is. Yeah, we did not deserve that. We threw pretty hard. But, yeah. Alright, we call it back, playing to our outs. We managed to shape up a bit. Yeah, 1 giant punt and then we took care. It was a punt, wasn't it? I was like, oh yeah, there's an interaction I need to be aware. It's been a while since I played RBSAC, and yeah, Mayhem Devil both players, and the sacrifice ability. What do I look at here? 2 lands, we've got 2 adepts though. Like, against the god, I think this is fine. We're missing a 1-drop, we like to have one. Play this. Perhaps. Communist Speaker's the other candidate, right? I think so far I do like the deeply adept versions of the deck. I mean, I just want. It's not like we can actually surprise the Soul Skull Mage in combat. They'll still get the prowess trigger before this ability goes off. They can still kill our guy. It's like adept, reveal adept. We're durdling. Alright, so that's our 4th Alpha Company, which is good. Sacred Foundry also suggests that they're on Heroic, actually. So maybe playing around, like, maybe holding up Trickster's better. But, kind of mid. Like, still not like a great. I don't want to. you'd like to Defiant Strike me or equivalent, then you may do so without me losing. The nice thing about us is that the Soul Skull Mage start is not very powerful. Like, if they had like a 2, like the hasty dude, they probably also thing and just offer the trade here. Can't use all my mana. So I'm not worried about how to get Brazen Borrower. What's the best tap to make into play? I think starting to get all into play because next we're going to want to cast Company. I think we're just going to play this way. Like if they go like untap, like fight this, attack me, we're down on like 15 or something. We're not feeling too bad. Right, anger, yeah. Also opens up my lines where we actually just don't cast Company on turn 4. Box, thank you. Oh, turn 3 cave. We have. I think it's like not we can even like hold up Coco and do other stuff. It's kind of weird. We can like hold up Coco, but then also have the option to do like Trickster into something. I mean, is Trickster to Brazen Bar. They know they're that up, so they know they're expecting something, but they probably expect Company. I want to deny the draw, I think. Single Pro. There's some beefy Soul Scars. This gets ignored. And that's rough. I'm just going to tap the District Legionary so I don't get totally ruined. But yeah. We take what, like 6 off these Soul Scars? Yeah, because they end up bigger. I get to draw all the cards and stuff. This is fine. I'm going to untap Company because they're on 10. So if we hit a Lord, they're dead. There we go. Woohoo! Alright. Anyway. Not too bad. Not too bad so far. There are some fairly polarizing matchups. Not played. Like, the red-white matchup against a deck like this often just comes down to whether they have Reckless Rage. And like a well-said Reckless Rage kind of is like, okay, yeah, that's the base of the game. Karl von Clausewitz. Doesn't feel great, but again, you kind of have to keep hands like this. This is kind of like the underpowered version of the deck that doesn't do anything. This being 1 blue, not blue, blue is actually huge as well, I should say. Like, I actually want to... I just want to ditch Kamina. I think it's the worst card in my hand. Gonna get 2, 4. You know what? This is probably like. We're just gonna untap and make a Mistbinder. Oh, just what we wanted. Reveal a Merfolk card. Or reveal a play it next time anyway. I don't know. Oh, we hit a land. Actually running good today. Looks to be actually black red, not orange. Trespass exile. Not the end. Now they attack my blocks, I don't want to risk like trying to go for some weird double block when they're playing removal spell deck. That's not very nice, but those of the many ribbons. Bye. Not too bad though. Oh, yeah, it's not the end of the world. For a land here, I think I'm just going to accompany play face up. I want to be able to. Not accidentally pay this. Also funny. Yeah, I need to decline. Alright. Use the Hexcatcher, it protects itself. It is a 1-1 though, but that should be okay. Like, trying to think if there's anything out of. Yeah, cool. Look at it, push it. But yeah. I'm just getting kind of like delved out by Graveyard Trespasser right now. This is gonna be great. A Lord attack into Lord, or oh, actually, be able to hold up this is kind of. How much pressure am I under? I'm gonna make this because we're like losing the race hard right now. I'm gonna hold up one of these things. Not exactly what attack what we'll be down to the story yet. Like we can always pitch a Silver Adept to activate this on the Graveyard Trespasser, but it's kind of mid. Fine. No weird things to do. I was in their graveyard. Free. Obviously, like, Fox at some point will be about. Offering a trade here is how bad? They have 3 cards in hand. No, because if they kill this, they get to like get one for. I think I'm kind of fine doing this, and if they want to replay the Trespasser, that is okay. No. That's fine. I'm gonna no block. Okay. Go to 8. If they've got nothing else here, like, okay, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna make Lord. Untap. Yeah, they're not super close to. I'm gonna reveal the Hexcatcher. Oh, I thought we crashed from it. Okay, we're good. Land. If I make so these can actually attack without this doing. This is here now. 2, 4. Off the train I make this. This can crew, but it has 2. I have no cards in my grave. They don't have a manland. What's going to worse? I can actually bounce something. They know block. Be playing around there, but that's. Oh wow. I don't think I actually have a good plan there. I mean, I should probably play one land. And probably the Alabama Coast. Just so I can double spell with the Brazen Bar if I end up depending on what I do here. But like we're gonna want a land to pitch. Okay. So kind of close, but okay. The 3-0 mark. Too bad. Yeah, if it continues like this, the title's gonna be like the Green Motherfucker is broken. But yeah. Sheesh. And again, like 2 lands, no 1-drop, no 3rd land is kind of where we're at. So we need to make educated decisions on how we want to sequence. We're under quite a bit of pressure. Not likely means frost. Well, to get through. If I play this, they get like these are all. None of these plays are actually better than this. We don't want to be trading this guy anyway. We're just gonna play the outs. Gonna hope that this for this to live this time. No, it's excuse me. Whether it's getting stomped or bolted, what? We'll find out soon. But like here, yeah, here we're like on the draw. Deck with a decent amount, probably a decent amount of removal, very fast clock. Like gonna be like removal spell into like almost worse. This is the thing, they actually do have a bunch of. They were trying to debate in killing us. Let's go this way instead. Oh, 4 to block here. If I block, I've definitely lost the game, right? Like, I need a land to then be able to go, like, Mina or Trigger 1 Pioneer into this, and then I'm just gonna get Ember Cleave. Stuff. We didn't draw the land. Now I think we're in a really bad. But we have Flash Creep. So we're gonna pretend like Masquerade with some of them. Yeah, they have a land, which means we can't turn off the possibility of Ember Cleave. I think I should main phase the trick, so just have one less attacker. Feels weird, but I think that's better than doing this. One that gets a block. Again. I should be playing when they don't have Ember Cleave, because if they have Ember Cleave, we're dead. In this like turn cycle. I'm gonna power up the elite. Intention of threatening a block on the creatures. They can still Ember Cleave here with 4 things. Cast this. Can offer a double block. If I block one of each of them, we should be trading one of them away. But we need to draw land them to also have nothing, and then also, yeah. Lightning Strike is not the worst of the bunch. And we're living. They now have to make our Deeper Elite. It comes in with a counter from the Gano. Land's big, we're on 11. We have 1 card, then have 4 attackers next turn, so we're going down to like Hey, off. You want the chump blocker or do we want the big? It's coming in on tab. But there's another skill control. This lives. Alright, so I play this and they have nothing. I'm taking 6 going to 3. They have round out runes in play and a card in hand. If I play this, we're taking 4. In the same situation where we don't have anything on board. They have 1 less creature. And hopefully we just get them with some kind of surprise company. I think this is better still. This line is better versus... Oh. So... We're done now. We're done now. Sick. I've been playing... I've played, in some recent, like, Winterbox tournaments I played in, I messed around with, mono white like hate bears a bunch, and one of the experiences that I had that I will never forget is in multiple. I played a match versus Murktide, as you do. This, well, play it out. Well, they have the ram up activation. All right, never mind. All right, down 1 to Mecha Tom Hanks. That's a big name. Yeah, I was playing mono white like Death and Taxes for like hate bears versus Murktide, and then a Ragavan. And I'm in my Esper Sentinel. I was like, alright, do I block or no, I won't block? I won't block. And multiple games, or the first time I had a blocker in play, but multiple games I've had Giver of Runes off of Ragavan. Obviously, they make a treasure, so I can just cast it straight away. And be like, okay, yeah, GG. Like, there's actually no way for me to beat that. And I get the card every turn as well. But yeah, getting Ragavan stolen by Rob was a pretty fun one. We can clip that. Oh dear. Sheesh. Yeah, I plan to a few more videos lined up in the works. We've got. I was gonna do like a forcing 5 color draft. I'm just gonna release, but I didn't want to release it straight after doing like seal. I wanna. I'm mostly play constructed on Arena, but when the new set comes out, I'm like, alright, I'll play some. Do a bunch of drafts, play some sealed, etc. So yeah. And then I have. I'm not gonna do goblins. I think the goblins Pioneer deck is not salvageable. I actually looked at the card punch. I think it's of cards. Soldiers, I think I'm gonna give it a go. Mess around with that. And then Clerics was the other card with support, and that's an interesting one. Maybe we'll mess around with that. That one's a bit on the out there side of things. I feel like. I'm gonna shock this in and then have the Trickster up here. The Clerics one, if I do it, will be pretty fun. This game I kind of almost want to watch this. Oh yeah, it's still, yeah, there's no way for it. You know what I'm trying to do. I go wide in the Kamina. I can immediately find one of these, but this I think just prevents way more of it. This shouldn't actually be as much of a decision that I'm making it. Like thinking nonsense a little. This is totally fine. Pretty happy to do this. He attacks with these two, and play this. Looks to be fairly standard red-black. Like, I don't expect to see a board white, a sweeper effect here. Chandra comes down, presumably kills the Minder. Oh, it's totally fine.
Now you're playing with fire.
We have unblockable creature to the Chandra. Stand back. Cards. I think this is better than putting a counter creature on my.
It's over when I say it's over.
I think this is better than. Just get the Chandra out of the way. Just don't allow it. Only one card on the graveyard at the moment. 2. Big deal. 1 token. 4 cards in hand. Okay. Gonna draw a card once they. That can get really interesting. Grab a card. I think it's kind of big. I think I just cast this. Yes. Cast it before I play land. Just in case something comes up where I wanna. You discard it. Around 30. I take the elite. Yeah, I'm taking this card. I'm actually thinking more about. So then we have 1 trigger off of this. I think should just go on this guy. Actually, have more creatures in. Actually, kind of like these are 2 or something. So and I think I want to attack with. The other options I go like in with these, draw a card. Actually, me just being a potato. In with the unblockable guy. We're close to being able to do both. I think the card draw to try and kind of just keep card advantage more important. I think the ability to pick off either the Herald or the Elite with this guy. Attack. What am I expecting? What does this lead towards? 3 cards? I think I can trade with one of these. Fine. It looks. I think that they want to just like push towards being able to escape Croxer. I'm gonna stack in front of the trespass. Happens. Yeah. I like this. They're trying to basically grind them out with card advantage. This way they only use one thing, they get 4 cards on the graveyard. Plus Croxer. Obviously they're not bringing back the sun anyway. Maybe that's not really what they were going for, but it's the only way I can really see them making this attack. Unless they have... What do they have? What is this telegraph? I feel like I should be able to work that out. 2 mana? I don't know why they're tanking on this in particular. Or maybe they think I'm gonna draw one like a 1 mana like interaction piece. Like a slip through space or something though. That's the other thing is that like kind of rounding out the last few cards of that. There's a couple of cards I wanted to try out. I don't necessarily want to go like slip through space, but it's like it's a possibility of a card that you could play. There's a bunch of different protection spells between that. There's the +0/+3 and hexproof one from Ixalan. There's cameo safekeeping, a bunch of different things. Hopefully my client hasn't crashed. Better be okay. Hopefully. Still love the Star Destroy. Get that. There's also the blue and a green, like target creature control fights the creature, but it also has the alternate mode where you can counter a non-creature spell unless they pay 3, which I consider. But the main, excuse me, the main wrath in the format is Supreme Bandits, which obviously is uncounterable. So then I've also there's the heroic intervention as well. I've thought about the 1 and a green, give your creature indestructible and hexproof. They just timing me out. That's the plan. Unfortunate. Alright, well, so far so good. Red on the draw is tough. Alright. 3 more wins. I'm at 7. We're 4-1 right now. So I can get away from posting videos where I just lose. I think both the other kind of like event videos I put up, but the Black Red event I posted that I recorded was like 3-3, and so was the Elf one. The Elf deck's an interesting one. I might revisit that, the 2.0 update. I'm actually planning on playing Elves in Modern for a winner box. Fun and interesting. Like Druid combo, you have like a bunch of different tools. Like the list I'm playing only plays like 1 copy. Leaf Crown Visionary, the new one that lets you draw cards. But it's an important thing to have access to. Yeah, solid. We have a 1-drop. Like some interaction on our 2s and 3s. Yeah. What? It does feel bad playing a team out of 1 on set 2, no matter what though. Right, Thomas. Oh, okay. This is where we are. To make sure that I'm paying attention about what Warriors. So to be honest, we're gonna want 1 in hand anyway. Realistically. Uh No, I don't think I do block it. Like, the hand that we have actually wants to put a bunch of counters on it. I think I attack, and then if they do block, then I'm just gonna... They already offer the trade, so not block on the way back seems... Maybe they think we have something. Alright, no blocks, we're gonna make the really. And then after that, we're gonna... land pass. There's the bishop. Yeah, it's a combo. Assemble a combo. So... Now we'll hold on, actually, now we have actually kind of big. I want to shock because actually could use both at warrant. Or neither. Its abilities off. I don't want to be forced into anything into making a double block, so I think I'm just gonna say go here. Attention is like potentially like if they go. This feels weird. I actually like this a bit. Let's counter. So we've got 2 lords to play on our next turn. So I want everybody to be like 4 power basically. I think. Counter here. Run to. Kind of happy ditching this at this point. Alright. Stop them getting their life. Our company's kind of nice, but I want to be able to. Now it looks like I'm kind of sacking a guy. Also, because I cast this sorcery speed, maybe they don't think I have one. But I do! Surprise! I should counter here so I kill both things. This has worked out quite well, but they've been fairly unfortunate. Like, they missed their 4th land drop. Sorry, the 3rd land drop the first time. Now we can activate them. We like had an answer for company anyway. I just not having that. That's the first time that's been like. Well, I mean, it's done stuff before, but that's like, all right. This is one of the matchups where, like, if you count other company, like they may just have nothing going on. See, they actually missed a line drop there too. So, like, everything's kind of rolling in our favor. All right, 2 more. Looking for 2 more wins. Basically, FNM at this point. We have 4 rounds, 22 wins. Reasonable hand. Like, oh. I wonder what they respect and what they don't respect. This changes, like, if they have the spirits turn 2, then we're in some trouble. If they have Geist Lights down here, we're going to be in a rough shot spot, regardless of what happens now. But we're going to at least make them use that on their turn. And yeah, we're gonna throw in a Trickster. Are we? I think I'd rather not risk it. I'm gonna make them get rid of this now. We lose our borrowed brazen. I don't actually know if that's worth them. I think they maybe rather have the Maslin Spirit. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. That's I think they maybe rather have the thing in hand, but evidently not. And we're in like a red spot here. Or I think start a combat and make the Trickster. Thing is that they should have some kind of interaction here. I'll set them to. Maybe that leads us to be 4. Oh, yeah, being chonked. Maybe the better play is just trying to present a clock. Obviously, if we play on this on their turn, they at least need to commit resources like mana on their turn. Can't double spell here. Play. Gosh, this is rough. At least if they use the Geyser on their turn, somewhat lacking in a game plan here. I mean, we're dead in 2 turns. That was true already. They actually have the triple. Well, no, they have quads, but I can't complain. That probably... East to the G's. Okay. Now we have 1 life left. Yeah, like if they don't have Geist there, specifically that turn where I made Brazen Borrow, if they don't have the, like I said, they untapped and just like double suited, right? So they did have it. I was thinking like whether if they like they do that if I no, because they just suit the other creature. I mean, it's still not that bad, but I don't think I can play as if like, oh yeah, they're gonna have double like another 2 Curious Obsession to like not do that. But then also they can still have the interaction. I think they did have the Geist Lights there as well, so they would have just suited 1 on each and gone in, and then I tried to Brazen Borrow it, and then they would have counted it, or I'd tried to miss by like turn off one of the flies and block it with a Trickster. Would have hands for that. A lot of should have would have, but I don't think. I think we played fine. I don't think we punted. It's a little awkward. We're playing 5 or yeah, over to 6. All right, okay. The green sword. Um, and I didn't. Okay, I'm curious as to what this is. One thing I saw fairly recently is oh, a couple of things on yeah. I think actually being able to like stall out. Ah, and there's just so little value in me playing the Deep Root Fleet, and at least the Trickster I can try and like I don't want to ambush, but I can at least stall some of what they're doing. To gain 8 off of this actually makes a token. Is there a better way? I can't brace more. Still kind of rough. Um. Hmm. I don't think we can even try and ban. I play blue land because that way they don't think I've got access to company. And yeah, this just feels really weird. My plan here is to use the Brazen Boar to try and disrupt more of what they're doing. I don't know what they're gonna. If they pass that, I'm gonna have to pass. I kind of have to be like, oh yeah, tap myself. It's so. I really like if they start making angels with an angel, then it's just like. I think the actual line here is bounce this, but obviously it's kind of losing magic really. But um, we have a goal here. They have 2 cards left. We're trying to stop them making angels. Cause this makes like 8. They both make 8 life. I have a good way to get around. Now I'm out of interaction. We have a couple of things that could go through. So. Any angel turns this on. I pass? I think Coco sounds like Coco are in a rough spot. I don't think playing these out actually helps. Kind of in a position where we're going to need to hit something. Yeah, tough one. Like I'm looking to hit like a Trickster. This is actually ideal, to be honest. This one it comes in as a 5/5. Now what we're doing is facing down a horde of massive flies, which is much more reasonable, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, we're at 12. And oh, last shot this as well. We're not quite dead on. What's the next level of this? See? Game life patterns. I'm fairly confident this is the right way to play it. We try and do our own thing fairly. They're on like 40. They're on like 50 life right now with a bunch of angels. Good lord. Block. I see. I'm thinking it's deeper into Lord, but like one of the things has to be a Lord, right? Maybe it's Silver Get Absence. Okay. Action, but now we got shields down. It's like okay, cool. We took you out to like a couple of cards. Our saving grace is that if they have company here, we can counter it. We're still fairly like this is, yeah. Oh, I'll even get a spirit off of that. That's huge. Yeah, they did gain a life too. Go down to 4. They get to end set, make 2 angels. But I think like considerations we could have maybe made. We are very dead here, unfortunately. And thus lies blue green Merfolk. 5 and 3. Yeah, not too shabby. This is the best one these have actually recorded. I was a little worried that the deck would go like 03. I'd be like, do I upload this? But you can watch me open some packs if you like. Wait. Oh. So the interesting bit's like what interaction you end up going with. See, here we've got a couple of Brazen Boars, we've got a couple of Ottawaras. The one game where I was like, oh yeah, we can use Ottawara, we just ended up being able to kind of go off, do our thing anyway and not need them. I think that setup is fine. Like I think these are kind of necessary. But in terms of other interaction, there are slots like I'm not sure about like I would like to play 10 1-drops. 9 is like a nice number because like mathematically it sort of works. 9 times 7 is so ideally so you maybe should have a 1-drop in hand every time. Which is not how it actually works. I'm not entirely sort of like a pilot. Like there are things here I'm like, okay, I can mess around with the numbers of these. I don't even necessarily think the community is that great in a lot of games. So like you could find spaces to trim, maybe put some more creatures in here. But the only thing I was thinking is like, alright, what other interaction can you play? Obviously, like for example in that game, like all the interaction we had kind of stalled them out a little bit, but eventually they could just able to test all their things. So maybe like that's kind of how anything about stuff works. Also, like the interaction being like 2 mana pieces. Obviously, some of them are obviously bodies, but it's a little awkward. So maybe there are some alternatives we could play. But yeah, this is it right now. I didn't put a cyber together. I've only just played a best of 1 event with this. If you would like to see me play through best of 3s and cyberboard and stuff, let me know. Those videos end up being longer. This was about just over an hour, it looks like. And yeah, if you made it this far, please like the video and consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night.